With the new 28 years later, The Bone Temple now out in theaters, let's rank the 4 films in the 28 franchise. In last place is 28 Weeks Later. I thought this was an okay one. It was interesting to see like how it is 28 weeks later after the events of 28 days later. I do think characters could have been more interesting, but yet it was still a very interesting continuation in a way that focuses on new characters. At number 3 is 28 Years Later, and there was stuff in this film that just felt a bit too bizarre, but yet fascinating at the same time. It was interesting to see like how the apocalypse is after 28 years, but there was just some decisions with the infected that felt like that they took inspiration from Zombieland in a way, but yet also took inspiration from The Last of Us. This was kind of like a bizarre one in the franchise. Not bad, not great, but could have been better in my opinion. At number 2 is the new 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. I know this one is pretty much number ones in a lot of people's rankings now, and I thought it was still a really good film. Ralph Fiennes stole the show as the Doctor, and just what this film explored with him, what this film explored with the infected, I thought it just showed all that brilliantly well. Especially with Jack O'Connell's character, Jimmy Crystal, showing how the living should be feared, possibly more than the infected, and as well as getting more of Alfie Spike. This was such a brilliant film in the franchise, and I can't get over how good it was. But at number 1, and my favorite film in the 28 franchise is 28 Days Later, the very first one. Like, this was pretty much revolutionary for zombie apocalypse films, showing more of an infected side than just the dead rising, and I thought it did that very well. As it was pretty obvious that this was inspiration for The Walking Dead, which is one of my favorite shows. And just Cillian Murphy in this does give a great performance. What it explores in this film was just amazing. Showing these characters trying to survive, and that was fascinating to see. Overall, that is my ranking of the 4 films in the 28 franchise, but what would be your ranking? What was your favorite? What was your least favorite? Let me know in the comments below, and follow me for more.